Sorry for the abrupt stream interruption earlier. Had some electricians come out to do some work on the flats. Didn't know they were coming, so yeah. I do wish that we got texts instead of emails regarding the flat. But hopefully with my change to a different email for the new place, that'll be a thing of the past. Anyways, yeah, let's sort this out. We're gonna get back into things and continue where we left off. So, yeah. Not now, Arbor, I have too much on my mind. It's not intent for things to become so heated. Yet, Gerhard refused to listen to reason 9. Never mind. Leave me to my work. We still desire company, perhaps young Nicola will serve. Oh dear. He got into an argument with his friend because he wanted to give him something new, but his friend refused to accept it. Where were you? Arbor, right? Let me guess. Bean told you to go away again. He didn't like that since Gerhard left. He had some commission for the guild, but Bean wouldn't accept it because of an old bow or something. They were shouting and Bean threw it out. They're both acting like younglings. I don't know if it'll help, but maybe you should talk with Gerhard about what happened. I think he went back to the Adder's Nest. You all been to me. I'll talk some sense into him. You can try, but he's stubborn. Arbor, what brings you here? So you heard about what happened at the guild. It is unfortunate that the children bore witness to our dispute. And it is even more unfortunate that I must ask you to become involved. My request was intended for the Timber Master himself, but since he has refused me, I have no choice. I need a cobalt halberd, a jade crook, and a yew longbow. Your best quality, as fast as possible. This equipment is required for a mission of grave import. Why I first approached the Timber Master, but you are also a proven artisan, Arbor, so I think I can safely entrust it to you. Nevertheless, I must ask that you present the finished items to Beaton for inspection. If he judges them acceptable, then I will gladly accept. Alright, so we need to go get all of our tools together for this. I'm pretty sure I have all the ingredients necessary. But we'll find out. Also, I want to check something. It wouldn't load, so I think I'll also take the whatever thing. Well, if it isn't Arbor, now you have the look of a leather worker who could do the work of 3 men. I thank you 12 for that, because 3 of your good-for-nothing colleagues walk right out the door, leaving 3 commissions of the highest priority on the bill. A pair of raptor skin fingerless gloves, a raptor skin targe, and a raptor skin choker. I need them, and I need them on the double. It probably states still if you ask, yesterday, last week, and 4 fortnights ago, in that order. Make amends for the delays. I personally assured each of our clients that their items will be of peerless quality. I trust you will not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. Jesus. I mean... just walked out? That doesn't seem like just walked out to me. That seems like they buggered off ages ago and you're only now dealing with it. It's fine. We can deal with it. Alright, so first things first, we need some rosewood lumber. For which we will need rosewood logs, which we have 9 of. Okay, how many do we need? We just need the 1. So rosewood. So 3 of those to make the log. Then we need yew branches. 2. Raptor sinew and clover. I'm pretty sure we already have clover. Yeah, Leorana has that. And then finally, raptor sinew, which Silva should have. Okay, so that's everything we need for that one. And we got the cobalt ingots. We need some oak lumber, which we apparently don't have. Okay. Pretty sure we should have some silver ingots, though. Not high quality ones, but that's fine. Alright, that means we need to go to Render Ray for the oak log. And we'll need to go to Silva. Let's get another thing of boar hide. Okay, good on that front. So that's the halberd. Now the jade crook. We need spoken blood, horn glue. So for the horn glue I can get that. We need 2 all gold horns. For spoken blood, got some of that already. Jadeite. Now that's a hard one. Do we have any jade? Thank goodness we do. How much do we need? Just the 1. We have just enough mahogany to make the mahogany log. Okay. Alright, let's get to work. We'll get the things for the other thing after this. So, yew longbow. First thing we need is rosewood lumber. Troublesome. I'll have to hope that I have enough skill to... Nope. The synthesis failed, but thankfully we saved the resources. Okay, I'll need to factor that in when I'm doing this. Okay, so we weren't able to do the amazing thing. Okay. Well, we'll have to hope we can do it with this. An excellent perfection. Play the yew longbow. Next. Fine. Now have some oak lumber. We still need to make the boar leather though. So we have the highest quality ingredients for everything except silver. So we started almost 50% of the way there. There we go. Perfection. Longbow, halberd, jade. Okay. So first we turn into an alchemist to make the horn glue. Jadeite. We'll have to do. Yeah, we can do it. There we go. And now for Jade Cook itself. Starting at 50% of progress, which is only gives you 15% high quality. Interesting. that's that. Now for the other things. Raptor leather, raptor skin. Raptor leather, oak lumber, mithril rivets, elbow horn. Raptor leather, coat, boar leather, and cobalt rivets. So first we need some boar leather. That's what we need. Another bit of boar hide. To make raptor leather, we need raptor skin. We probably need at least... let's see. Yeah, 4 pieces. Boar leather and cobalt rivets. Oak lumber, mithril rivets, elbow horn. Raptor skin. Yes. Okay, so we have pretty much everything we need for that. Except the black alumine, which I don't know if we have enough of. Although we're way to find out. Oof. We only have 3 and we need at least 4. So we'll have to get more, and I'm not going out hunting it. So I'll have to hope it doesn't cost too much. First, let's make as much as we can. So that's 1 for that. Oh. No, that's awful. Let's just get enough. Alright. I should have changed my gear. Oh well. We'll do it after this bit of crafting. Okay. So that gives us enough for the raptor skin gloves. Make sure it's the right ones. Don't want to make the wrong item after all. Alright. That's the gloves. Now for the targe. We're gonna need you first. Alright. So, Silva to get another algo horn. And then, do we have any open? I feel like I made. No. I thought I had some stored away, but apparently not. There's the oak lumber. Need to remember to change class. Okay, so we got the leather. Just make sure I'm not making something I don't need to. Yes, that's good. So that's the Tarj, and now we just need to make Joker. I'm so glad it doesn't fail if your durability falls into you fall into the negatives by the next action. All right. Crafting complete. Let's go deliver everything. Then once we finished these two, we'll take the bottom quest because it'll take us out of the city. And we'll head to Camp Tranquil to get the bit of armor that's there. Time is of the essence, Harper. If you have guitars, choker, and gloves, show them to me. Yes, I suppose these will do. The skin of the fleet-footed raptor boasts both superior flexibility and exceptional ruggedness. The rub, of course, being that it is by no means easy to work with. Fingerless gloves are the choice of many a warrior for allowing the fingers to better grip their weapon. Thus do weapon and wielder become one. Well-crafted choker affords superior protection without impairing breathing or causing undue discomfort. And the Targe, at first glance, a means of defense. In times of need, it can be employed to intimidate or even injure one's foes. I presume you are well aware of all this. The quality of your work speaks to a sound understanding of material and implementation alike. There's no reason that these items be kept from their purchasers any longer. Deliver them with all speed. The gloves to Himonella of Nofika's altar, Targe to Lurik at the Caroline Company, and a choker to a new client by the name of Nago Jawanto. You'll find her at the Shaded Bower. With that, I can finally return to my work for the exhibition, and I swear, the next person who dares interrupt me will see their hide made into the centerpiece of my display. Jeez. Love her to bits. She is great as a character. Okay, so first, Shaded Bower. Then Nofika's altar. Hold it right there, you loafing leather worker. He'll take not one other step until he explains where your guild has yet to deliver the choke I commissioned moons ago. And it had best not be another overworn excuse, lest I take my business straight to anger Bova and tell all my friends to do the same. Why, his choker, I've never seen such. Choker is a choker. My battle scar Papa could fashion the likes of this with one remaining arm tied firmly behind his back. You brazenly neglect your clients in favor of designing frivolous fashions for some ridiculous exhibition, then expect to pay for shoddy work delivered behind schedule. To do self-styled arsons knows no bounds. Yet even your guild's own have had enough of Guildmaster Giva and nonsense. Mark my words, the Leather Workers Guild is finished. Cops these days want speed and value for their guild, and your lot offers neither. You want quality goods, not just fast goods. Yes, I respect the need for the goods to be delivered before you need them. And I also respect the need for, what's it called? Goods to be made, be made, goods to be a good price. But if you want quality, then you may have to wait. Recognize you. If you want to give us a horse, yes? Have you perchance come to wear my gloves? Well, craftsmanship, why it's as if these gloves were tailored to fit each of my fingers. Precisely why I would never think to obtain my protectiveness from anywhere other than the Leather Workers Guild. We give and maintain this level of quality with exhibition in hand is no small feat. Okay, so only one. So the first one was mad, but these ones have been fine. Okay. You have the look of a leather worker. Might you know why my commission has been delayed? We returned for a week now. This is exceptional. No apologies needed, my friend. For a charge of this quality, I'd have gladly waited twice as long. This is why these rumors of mass resignations are so distressing. What could have possessed good, honest leatherworkers to abandon their craft? Honestly, probably just don't want to have to put in the effort to make good, honest, quality goods. That's probably the reality of it. As much as I hate to say it. I feel the necessary apologies for my earlier behavior, Albert. It was not becoming a timber master. Ah, so you agreed to fill Gerhard's order. Very well, let me see what you have brought. You choose your bow staves wisely. I see no imperfections of the yew which would interfere with performance. The rosewood reinforcements appear solid, and the sinew bowstring is of excellent quality. I have no objections to this bow. I believe this is the first time I have judged a halberd of your creation. Fascinating weapons, halberds. Do you know they were a Hellsguard invention? The Marauders first used them to repel mounted units. A steel wielder could easily pull a rider from his saddle. As for this particular halberd, I have no criticism. In fact, given the quality of the axe blade, I can't wonder if you've been studying blacksmithing. Though, even if you were pursuing other disciplines, this crook proves that you have not neglected your carpentry. The luxurious reddish-brown mahogany, the entrancing greens of the jadeite, is a true expression of Godanian philosophy, a triumph of craftsmanship made only with the necessary materials. Bravo, Albert. I was wrong to deny Gerhard, but thanks to you, his squad will not suffer from my stubbornness. I only pray that he reconsiders my offer. You may proceed with the delivery. He's not going to. Like, realistically, yes, he should, at some point, replace the worn-out bow. But, yeah, you can't really force a person to do something they don't want to do. Beaton has had no objections? Excellent. Then if you would hand me the weapons. When we first met, the quality of your work is already impressive. I must say, though, that looking at your most recent products, it's clear to me that you have grown tremendously, both professionally and personally. Maybe it's more obvious when contrasted with Beaton's. So that is... No, that is hypercritical of me to say. I am as much to blame for a squabble as he. Sorry, my arms are starting to flare up and I'm trying to get the last of the cream out. Usually I would just squirt a little bit, but the pump has stopped working, so I just have to get whatever's left out of the bottom and rub it in as needed. Probably a bit more than I need right now, but honestly, my arms are so bloody itchy right now. I swear, when we fought, it was as though nothing had ever changed. In any case, I thank you for your hard work. This next mission may be our most dangerous yet, and it gives me great comfort to know my squad is equipped with the finest weapons. It may be some time before I see you and Beaton again. Please give him my regards. Yeah, I'll go do that. Was he pleased, Albert? Once again, he fails to deliver his farewells in person. A soldier must serve and a carpenter must craft. These are the lives we have chosen. I tried to reason with him. I offered to replace his longbow, but he refuses to face reality. That bow will not last another moon, if even that. But my fervent protestations fell on deaf ears. I allowed my temper to overwhelm me, and I said many things I now regret. When he returns to Gridania, we shall have much to discuss. I pray that day comes soon. Yeah, we just leveled up, but I'm not doing that right away. I like having a little bit of gap between the class quests where possible. It allows the story to feel more like it's more like a natural development. Double check that I've upgraded all of the gear where possible. Go over to the Leatherworkers Guild and turn in that quest as well. I said, what? Speed and value. That mundane Mikota wouldn't well-crafted choker if I used one to wring her scrawny neck. That said, even I must admit there is some truth to our words. No self-respecting guild would seek fame and fortune in the exhibition, while valued customers suffer undue delays for goods purchased with honest coin. I wish I had not come to this, however, my decision is made. The other workers' guild shall withdraw from this year's exhibition. There are customers out there who appreciate the quality of our guild offers, and we must see them well served. There will be other exhibitions, but trust once lost is not so easily regained. In any event, you have proven yourself a loyal leather worker today, Arbor. I thank you. Again, it can wait. Okay, botanist. Gridania has the least number of crafting classes. Though in fairness, there is 8 that has to be divided between 3 cities. So it's not surprising that it has less. That at least one of them was going to have less. Much like how each city has a different number of class quests, because you start off with 3 in Ul'dah, 3 in Gridania. I think you start with only 2 in Limsa. Yes, they added a 3rd one later, but that was later. You still can't start out as that class. So I'll do a quick item comparison. So 42 to 45. 35 to 48. 36 to 46. 40 to 45. So we'll probably go with these 2 and then the hat. Alright, I trust you not only as a botanist, but as one who shares my dream of bringing peace to the forest that shelters us. The Order of the Twin Adder has commissioned for us mistletoe in staggering quantities. You will need to search in the vicinity of Camp Dragonhead and central highlands of Krythus. The curative properties of mistletoe make it a vital ingredient for many salves and medicines. I cannot but fear that our guild has once more been drawn to serving the fruitless war effort. Forgive me for being a hopeless idealist, Albert. Would you visit the Adder's Nest and inquire with Lieutenant Gavin as to the nature of his request? I will not refuse his order, you may assure him of that. I simply wish to know. Yeah, that's fair. Witch's Nest is near Etherite Plaza. So, if Fucha wishes to know how the mistletoe will be used before she fills the order, it is a fair enough request. I have no intent to deceive her, nor you. The mistletoe will be used to prepare medicines for the battles ahead. Simple as that. This will not please a pacifist like Fucha, I know. What can be done? Does she think that we enjoy bloodshed any more than she? Were there a way to bring peace back to the forest, I would be the first to welcome it. In the meantime, the Ix will continue to attack our people, and we do what we can to protect them. A single soldier such as myself has no more power to end this war than does a botanist. In any event, I must return to my duties. If I could harvest 20 sprigs of mistletoe and tell the future that our courier will be along to receive them, the order will be in your debt. Alright, so that one is another one that's going to take us to Kurthus. So, first things first. The boulder downs, bronze promise. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff that's going to take us to Thanalan. So I'll go to the, to old Dog itself first. I can see how many quests I can from there. There are at least 2. They can be accepted in the city itself, and the rest elsewhere. Ooh, this one's protected. Good thing I have my chocobo with me. Old wooden chest. Okay. Got the gauntlets. Next, we'll we'll switch to monk and fast travel to Old Da itself. Accept all the quests there. If we can complete all the crafting quests. Got another at least hour and a half before I expect people to arrive to help me with some things. I'm just gonna check my messages to make sure there's no issues on that front. Alright. Let's continue, sorry. Just was checking to make sure there were no issues. Alright! Oh, goody! Last of those multi-hitting moves. You two play me for a fool. The data the Simpleton monk brought me was absolutely astounding, groundbreaking, revolutionary. You remained objective in my analysis as a scholar must. For the data finally arrived at its conclusion. The two of you took measurements of the same area. The values were near identical, equivalency mocking me as I struggled to reconcile them. I could neither sleep nor eat lest I waste time not drawing nearer the truth. For what? Tell me, what is it you two were doing in the field? Bah, not this bloody chakra nonsense again. How many times must I tell you? It is not but imperceptible ether. Call it what it is. Do you think I had a mind to put your names under mine when my hypothesis was published? This life force, a spiritual energy, is godforsaken eternal soul essence. I care not what primitive nomenclature those backward monks wish to assign it. It is ether, plain and simple. They claim they are able to manipulate and amplify it through discipline and opening of the so-called chakra. False. This is nothing more than the ethereal regulation of organisms, a basic and natural concept. Intended to explain that which science does not yet fully understand, the monks have erected an institution of control. Their preachings are unassailable by design, for none can disprove the existence of the unknowable. They promise power in return for abjection and servitude, control and power indeed, only that of man. It's the very essence of a religion, and should be treated with contempt, as all religions should. Jeez. Ether resides in all living things, as do natural mechanisms with the capacity to regulate it. This is simply life, not some mystical supernatural endowment. I can see the course of the heightened mental faculties of man allow for the potential to gain conscious control over those mechanisms. Indeed, it would appear that you and the simpleton monk have already achieved that end. The indiscretion and imprudence of youth. I suppose it can be forgiven. Once, in my own youth, I was not the model of perfection you see before you. I too have made what some might call mistakes. Not myself, but some. In our talks together, some of the monk often spoke of the 7th chakra. Its waking is thought to be the highest achievement among the monkhood. I make a habit to know the tenets of my intellectual enemies. It is the flow of ether with the two of you which betrayed your falsehood. Whispering of your chakras, I'm sure the monks would rush to call it. But serendipity most often visits the industrious. Just so is precisely these ethereal whispers that proved most intriguing. The waves of these sounds resonate perfectly with the ether of the battleground. I can see by your vapid expression that you are missing my point. Allow me to spell it out. It follows that if one were to visit a battlefield with a certain ethereal wave amplitude and frequency, it would resonate with one's own ether. This one has responsibility for the initial opening of your own chakra. I can't believe I am being reduced to speaking in these terms. It stands to reason that any ethereal wave, if there may be a location that will resonate with it. Think of the implications, Arbert. If the 7th chakra the monks speak of truly exists, then so too must an ultimate battleground to bond with it. The concentration of ether in such a place would be unlike anything ever recorded. I forgive your past treachery, guide me as it did to this great discovery. That, and I need you to do more work for me. Here, take this new etherometer. Make for Luxical and Ishro. My research indicates it is a very promising track indeed. Set the etherometer as you have others in the past, and then kill whatever you must to obtain a strong reading. Slaying beasts there will release the ether of the land they are steeped in, and it may then resonate with your own. I suppose in the primitive terms of monkhood, that would translate to the expansion of your chakra. You'll not be crossing paths with a simpleton monk this time. I'm sending him to take readings at East End. I have no intention of allowing you two to conspire to impede my research again. If you care to know more about the events that have transpired at Luxical, I suggest you pay a visit to your local library. East End, on the other hand, is a fascinating subject of which I never tire of speaking. That's about any time if your curiosity ever gets the better of you. Maybe I will at some point in the future if I want to know more about the lore. Right now, though. Goldsmithing. Come lend a hand, Albert. We have a mountain of commissions to fill. It's because of the upcoming gala to celebrate the Sultana's name day. Anyone has received an invitation, and all of them intend to be seen wearing the finest garments and jewelry. Some of our more popular requests have been for headwear, and that's where I'd like your help, especially. Only 3 electrum circlets of highest quality possible. One set with amber, one set with spinel, and one set with zircon. You can handle that, can't you? And if you're at all curious as to why I'm giving you this particular commission, it's from Roricrop, your biggest fan. He's acting as the middleman for many of our transactions, you see. I knew he was ambitious, but I never expected to rise to prominence so quickly. He's going to talk of all Dawn high society. But with his impressive knowledge of the fine arts and his talent for obtaining anything his customers desire. Of course, what most are unaware of is that his talent is largely dependent on yours. In case you've yet to realize it, it's your creations that have helped him to build his reputation. You haven't let him down once, Albert, so don't make this the first step. Be the best goldsmith you can be and bring the circlets when they're ready. Yeah, I'll do that. Amber, spinel, and zircon. Okay. Alright. Level 45, minor quest. Alright, I was hoping you'd come by. I need your help with something. It concerns White Gully. He's recovered from the wounds suffered in Curtis and resumed his mining with the guild. Wonderful news, to be sure, but one thing yet troubles me. White Gully has been taking on far more tasks than a single man should. Some attribute his newfound fervor to a string of losing that ill-conceived jade contest, the sting of losing it. But I suspect there's more to the tale. I tried to broach the subject with him, but he's stubborn as an aurochs, insisting it's not of my imagination. But I know there's something, and where I failed, you might succeed. Strange though this may sound, you're the closest thing he has to a friend here. So I beg you, Albert, speak with White Gully and try to learn what ails him. Do what you can to ease his burden. No doubt Alberta sent you. She's been on me something fierce since I came back. It doesn't matter why you're here or whose request. The simple truth is, I need your help. I've got a secret that will be sure to bring great shame to my family. But I need to tell someone. I know that you're an honest sort. Ledgers of concern have been tampered with, and I'm being credited for work I didn't do. Wasn't keen on believing it, but the culprit is my own father. I first suspected something was off when I received my last evaluation. I know better than anybody what I do around here, and I knew I wasn't working that much. Looked over the concern's records and its dealings with the guild, and sure as day, I found some very damning evidence. You know, whether to laugh or cry. Never wanted it said that I had a leg up in the guild because I'm the vice foreman's son. If I was to succeed, I wanted to be by my own hands. Knowing that my old man was falsifying my accomplishments was like a punch to the gut. And that's why I've been working so feverishly of late. By fulfilling enough orders, as I'm hoping to turn my father's lies into truth. Taking on more jobs than I've got hands to juggle with. So like I said, adventurer, I need your help. I'd say I'm swallowing my pride to ask you this. I've got no pride left. Whatever happens from here on out, I'm a miner first and foremost. I just want to do my job. Right now, the ore's given me the biggest headache is one for 20 chunks of electrum ore. You can find stuff south of Camp Bronze Lake over in Upper Lenosia. Please hurry, and thanks. Alright, so his one is taking me to Lenosia instead of to Curtis. That's fine. Okay, well... Weaver. If I need to get more electrum ore, I will actually go get it this time because, well, I need it. It was also simple. I conceived of a plan to help poor Waruka. He came to me again with another ridiculous commission. I was completely at a loss as to how to proceed. Then a stroke of genius. Simply change his order and dress him as we see fit. If we ignore his terrible taste in clothing, give him a stylish outfit, Papa Y will have no cause to chase him away. He'll finally have his chance to speak with Kokomo. I have just the outfit in mind for this occasion. Beret, gown, and gashkins. All made from the finest wool. I dare say he'll be a man reborn when we finish. Of course, it is necessary that we gain his approval before changing his commission like this. I'm confident they will see the wisdom of my proposal. We need to talk to him first, and he's over by the Miners Guild. Albert, what are you doing here? I already told Big Rose what I wanted this time. He wants to change an order? Well, I suppose that's all right. I know I'm a fool when it comes to fashion and all that. Seems I only make things worse when I try harder, too. A woolen beret, gown, and gashkins was it? That sounds nice. I'll meet with you there, Albert. Hopefully he wears the shoes I made him the first time around. This is beyond comprehension. My experiments were conclusive, and yet there remains some fatal flaw in the process. Where does the fault lie? The method? Materials? My interpretation of the results? Must I resort to thaumaturgy after all? No, such errors is not but a mockery of life. An utter failure. I must retrace my steps, start again from the beginning. Now how many times it takes, I will see my alchemy succeed. You, assistant, bring me 3 mega potions, one each of intelligence, mind, and vitality. And they must be of unquestionable quality. I care not for excuses. I need you too. Please, my friend, I need your help. Wow. He actually said please and needs help. I hope he's alright. Right now we need to get some electrum ore, which is found in near Bronze Lake. Surface, Thanalan, Mordona, White Rim, Thanalan. Okay. Before I go leaving, Ul'dah, we'll get any other quests we can. Where is it again? It's Chamber of Rule for Paladin. But Black Mage is actually outside the city now. Welcome, friend. I have important news for you. In my search for the trader, I have been looking through old records and discovered something chilling. Around the time trader Salzgroup was named captain, several famous soldiers of Sultan's War met with untimely deaths. The stranger, our records do not say how they died. Curious, I beg the favor of an old friend and received permission to inspect medical records kept by Verlaine posterity. I discovered that the soldiers died in various ways, some in combat, some suddenly at night in the barracks. But in nearly every case, there were signs that poison had played a role in their demise. Yes, poison. Carefully, invisibly administered. The more I read, the more I saw the dark hand of death's embrace at work. Assassins in pay and service of the monetarists. A society so secret that few believe it truly exists. No matter how skilled and devious the assassins, they should not have been able to kill so many of the Sultan's War elite without being discovered. Not, that is, without help from within our own ranks. So I asked myself, who will have the most to gain from their deaths? One by one, the former captain, his trusted aides, the most capable of Sultan's sworn who might become future commanders, all of them slain by invisible hand. And with their deaths, the way was open for Salzburg to become Sultan's War's youngest captain of the century. The Monitars were going to kill the best and bravest Sultan's War, improve its ranks of greatness, and enervate it so that it could no longer carry out its duties to serve as sword and shield of the Sultanate. Which begs the question, how did Salzburg remain captain for 30 long years? How did he avoid the poisoner's kiss when men better than him had succumbed? Give me one explanation. It was the Monotaurist's cat's paw, the turned cloak in our midst. Needless to say, I am more determined to track him down than ever before. I'll continue my investigation. I have a trail for you. I want you to seek the gallant armor, legendary raiments worn by generations of the finest soldiers of Sultan's War. In accordance with Sultan's War tradition, the set that will be yours has been scattered across southern Thanalan. Each piece has been locked within a coffer, which will be guarded by 2 men. And you must best the Sultan's War themselves if you are to claim your armor. Okay, that sounds fair. So let's first see if we have the ingredients for all this. So we have that. We have that. And we have that. Cool. Don't have that, but we do have that. All we really need is the Armin's Wing, which you can get from the market board. So 2 of the sapphire avenue exchange. So most of the ingredients are in the hands of Silva. So we need Sandworm Fang. Black Scorpion, if I remember correctly, is in the hands of Render Ray, yeah. And Blue Yarzon Leg. Yars on it, don't I? Yeah, I thought so. Grenade Ash. And Pudding Flesh. And the Render Ray has the Scorpion. And Nailbird has the 3 bits of rock salt. So that's everything except the Ahriman Wing. Alright. Oops, I need to be set to Alchemist. Making these high quality is going to be hard because all of the ingredients, in fact, sorry, none of the ingredients are stuff that actually boosts our progress when they're included. I can only hope that 91% is enough. Yes, thank goodness. Come on, get a good or an excellent, please. There in the end. This could be so close. That's the vitality one. And now make a potion of mine. I wish it was triggering on the standard touch instead of a basic touch. Excellent, perfect. Please be enough. Yes! Oh, thank goodness. We finally got it in a way that helps us. Alright. Next, we want to make some woolen stuff. First, green has the mithril. Oops, I did not mean to take it all. There. Toad leather. A lot of stuff that's going to be needed. Let's see if Lena Rana has any of the things we need. She has the dew thread, so there's that. Woolen cloth toad leather. I have some pre-made? Yes, China has some pre-made toad leather. The Ray, yeah, Chocobo feather. And silver should have everything else we need. Cut down. Fleece. Yeah. Okay. Search for recipes and use fleece, just a sheep rug, and this really. Okay, we'll switch to Weaver and try quick synthesizing like 25 pieces of wool. It should be enough to go for a while. While that's going, I'm gonna go grab a drink. So I'll be back in a moment. Sorry, guys. I thought about some stuff. Cool, I made it back just as it finished. Alright, so next we need to make some woolen cloth. We'll try making 15. Should keep us going a while. Hopefully we have enough for everything now. I think the only thing left was some linen, which is made from linen yarn, which is made from flax, which I have plenty of, so... Window Ray, please give me at least 2 flax. Ugh, that's rather unfortunate, but we'll have to make do. Excellent. There we go. Pretty sure I can manage it, but let's see. All that's left is the hat. At least get a small boost towards it. Yay, we did it. Alright, last thing we need to sort out is this. So I'm pretty sure I don't have zircon. But I'm pretty sure I do have the raw ingredients for all these things. There's zircon. Tourmaline amber. Huh. Do I not? Oh wait, no, amber is one of them, wasn't it? Yeah, we do have amber. Alright, and the other thing we need to make is some electrum ingots. We don't have any. We don't have enough electrum ore, so we'll go collect it. Where did it say it was again? Bronze Lake. Let's go. Let's go check if I actually have the best stuff. Alright. We need electrum ore. And we need a lot of it. In fact, how much are we going to need in total? Alright, we need 3 ingots for that. And we need at least 4 for it. Okay, it's the same for all of them. So we need at least 12 pieces per construction project. And then the 20 for the actual mission, which means we need a total of 30. No. 6. I'm just gonna get 100 and call it a day. It's gonna take a while though. I'll use the sharp vision ability as often as I can. Actually, come to think of it. Yeah, I'll remember that after this. Like I'll have a cordial. And now we have to wait 4 minutes before we can use more, so... Just making sure we definitely get at least 4 per chunk. There, we now have... enough for the mission, plus... In fact, we're going to go ahead and just get 60. $60 will do us plenty. We need at least 36 to complete all the projects. We're almost there. I think 1 or 2 more of these will do it. There we go. That should do it. Now, only one of these has us going back to the shroud. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as part of, to get the monk mission out of the way. Then we'll come back to Old Dawn, finish all the other missions that we have. In fact, we'll do the ones outside of the city first, and then come back for the ones inside the city. Alright. Let's go ahead and go to just north of Horizon. Let's go a little Alameda first. Do the bit that's there. I think I'm gonna go to Horizon and thus have to pass through the place we need to go to for the main scenario. I think I'll do that bit of the main scenario. I have to worry about the enemies in this area. They're low levels. They won't attack me on sight. Always deal with healers first. Great. It's gonna look amazing when he's finished these quests. Let's try and avoid the emulsion and make our way to that next ruin. Oh shit, wrong enemy. Right. Oh, right. What did I get there? Cusins, which is... Yay. Palace. Aside from the chest plate, which I can't really do much about because that'll be the one piece we don't get. I'm excited. Weird as you guys spawn. Either side of the What did I get? A coronet, which is the headpiece. Yee. Look at him. He's looking so good right now. Alright. Where's the next thing? Harada's place. Which is in Horizon. However, I should go to a Blackbrush station. Not Little Alamigo. Here. Camp Drybone. Because that's where the Black Mage quest line continues. We need to accept that one as well. That's the only one left, actually, now I think about it. So... yay. So they're completed ones. We're in the middle of the Paladin one. We're in the middle of the Monk one. We haven't started the Dragoon one because it continues in Curtis. We've done the Bard one. We've done the Ninja one. We're in the middle of doing White Mage, Summoner, and Scholar. It's just most requires to build Curtis or Modona. Actually, I'm curious about something. Yeah, I thought so. Their eye level was 50. Which probably means we won't get gear that's better than them until we get level 50. The whole point of the class gear is meant to be like, until at the time it was some of the best gear you could get. Alright, from this we'll get Thunder 3. Ardbert, it is well you are here. My colleagues, Dozomelek and Dazal would have words with you. Wait here while I fetch them. To close Void Gate, strong black magic you need. Ready for test, are you? Yes. Very good. You have sharp sense like Dazal. Noticed, have you, your aura? Strangeness it has. Now the Void Gate. Gloom it makes, like black breath. Gloom drawn to black magic, drawn to you, like moth to flame. Black magic it seeks to corrupt and make own. Losing strength seal is. Black magic and Void Gate share bond. Sorry, just getting very dark in the room. Some light. There we go. Black magic and Void Gate share bond. Blah, blah, blah. Else other side maybe take you. No fear yet, still weak gloom is. Time you have, strong arbor, find next key. Teachers all will, what must do. Many black mages there were, long ago. One more powerful than rest. Very powerful, epic even, epic black mage. Black magic too powerful, too dangerous. Wrong hands must not have. Know this he did. Ciphered spells, hid secrets, dark way past a few, very few. Teaching, writing spread over well. Frost time they were, forgotten. One carved in stone, stone of mossy pillar, pillar in south shroud. Chosen Arbor is chosen, unleash power of this black magic it can. Key it is, key to end of gloom. Knowledge of my line this is, past the dozel from another. From mother of mother, from mother of mother of mother. 4 hatchings past, strong mage she was, epic even, epic mage. Great love for dark art, more than anything, joined with lizardmen to learn all. Named to trader she was, chased from village. Her words dozel keep, teach to strong Arbor now. 4 magi meet in barren land, all black powers have they in hand. Fate of all wicked be made stark, path to light then lit by squawk. That her squawk, not dozel squawk. Should be dark, dozel thinks. Good words, deep words, bring dozel here they did, to pass on, not dozel alone. Others come too, other mages, Berman, Lizardman, no matter. All wait for strong Arbor, strong mind. You have an strong mind you have and heart. Help you, dozel will. Go to Gridania you must, to Earth's gift. Near pillar lurking beasts there are. Slay them you must. No need fear beast. Strong bird is strong. Dazah, squawk. I too am here to lend you my aid. Help, hand, aid. What danger for Dozel, for Ixel, whalers wait. Wait with sharp spears. Go and place a Dozel, Dozel will. Decided it is. Go now you will. I look ridiculous right now with this hat. Definitely need a better hat. Okay. So that will take us to somewhere else entirely. Guess we go to Horizon then. I could have used the Aetheryte ticket that I have to get myself to our destination faster and cheaper, but eh. Alright. A new quest. Let's take it. 2 new quests. Going for gold. This unlocks Ormvale. I can't take 2 steps around this place without hearing Arbor this or Arbor that. It's as if you're some kind of goddamn hero. But I jest. Even I can see that you're just itching to find a new battleground to hone your skills. Fortunately, just the place, the Ormvale. Heads out west through the central highlands of Kirthlas to seek out a man named Wielmas and tell him that Nedrick sent you. Trauma Queen. Heard we're in the same trade. You're in better shape than me, though. The mishap at the Wanderer's Palace nearly did me in, but boy was it worth it. The Kame drained near half the water from Bronze Lake, and there it was, an ancient temple of Oshan. Why is it called a palace then? Beats me, I just went in looking for the treasure, me and my feller. It was like a dream, that's what it was like. The water hadn't done a thing. There was gold frame mirrors, brazen moon. We gazed upon ourselves draped in chains of pearl, dancing on a floor of marble and malachite. The king and queen, me and my feller, a daring-do adventurer like yourselves, wouldn't say no to a chance like that, now would they? Tell you what, go down to the docks west of Camp Bronze Lake and talk to Abazi Chirasi. Used to be a boon companion of mine. He'll ferry you to the palace. Okay. Interesting. I thought that wouldn't be unlockable until post game, but it's unlockable now. That's fine. God, how dark it is in here. But this was necessary. Which of my classes is currently the lowest leveled to claim the experience from this? It's also one of the few times in this game you'll have absolutely zero music. Tell me, Arbor, does odd here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it's just my magic. Come, let's proceed to the Solar. Wait. Hey, Ida's here. Who goes there? Now, Ida. Is that any way to greet a friend? Alphino. Ardbert. Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. Yeah, that would cause her to collapse. I believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. Oh, you know, I wasn't actually here when I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw Ida. The church has taken care of the bodies, but that's still left the stains. It's hard to know where to start if Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me. Y'shtola is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Uldal to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalima and Memphilia weren't among the dead, according to church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals. One that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo? Yep. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his elegant weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. Yeah. He means he was Memphilia to gain an understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand and now we must act. It's up to us to rebuild the sign and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh, yes, of course, whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest. And rest they do. Are we gonna get an Echo Vision? Yep.
Here. Feel.
Oh, not an Echo Vision.
Thing.
We've got a straight up conversation coming our way. Okay. Fire raining from the sky.
Bringer of light.
Hello.
Brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright.
Hi, Heidelin.
I am Heidelin, all made one.
Indeed you are.
Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Well, you stole her. You stole her? Hardbirders, you and Alphino are safe. And Sid? That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation, as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis Swall guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily, not now, when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona. Castrum Sentry. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go break them out. The rescue of our allies would be no small undertaking, Arbert. Even under normal circumstance, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Gallian deem valuable, we may be confident they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. And if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portelaine of House Durandare. He is stationed at the observatorium in Curthus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Okay. That'll be something we do later, because we'll be going to Curthus for some other missions that we're doing. God, I hate that this place has no music. I look forward to when it returns to normal, populated, and with music. Okay, now. Hold on. One of those is finished though, isn't it? Yes. Which one is the Piranha's Palace? Which one is that? Warrior. Thought so. We'll return to Thanalan and turn in some more quests in a bit. We'll actually need to wrap up things soon because I'm expecting people to drop by to help me with moving, and I'll need to be ready for them. Alright. Oh, we got the boots. Yay, we're closer to looking the part. Okay. I think that's it as far as ones that are in Fanland. I think I need to go back to Old Daw now. I'll turn in the ones I've finished so that I can get them out of the quest. In fact, no. We got the Electrum one there. We'll do it before we finish. So, switch to goldsmith. Start making the parts. Probably should have waited a turn, but yeah. There we go, that's the amber. And now spinel. Again, I always wish that they would pop up when we actually need them, or at a time when it would be useful. Hopefully some of them will be high quality. If not, oh well. Let's make do with what we get. Do this. There we go. Now we just need to get the progress bar along. That's that done. Okay. Next, the spinel one. Now 98%. God's blessing. Please work. Good, it did. Alright. That should be it. Let's go to the Goldsmith's Guild. We've got 2 quests we can turn in there. Remember, Roraton requested 1 circlet set with Amber, 1 set with Spinel, and 1 set with Zircon. Whenever you're ready, bring them here and I'll have a look. Electrum circlets. I will not bore you with flattery, Greenhorn. I will simply state that you did well. If you will not permit Gigi to fill your head with materia, then he will not deign to fill it with praise, feigned or otherwise. It's awfully petty of you, though these circlets certainly deserve more than that. Take this one set with Amber. Now, Amber isn't a gemstone in the traditional sense, since it's composed of fossilized resin, and not a mineral. As a result, it requires different techniques to bring out its true potential. But you've managed to do just that, creating a piece which is both pleasing to the eye and beneficial to the wearer, such one who wishes to more effectively channel his earth magics. In contrast to the natural vibrance of Amber, the Zircon in this circle imparts a sense of wisdom and worldliness. Of course, it also improves one's affinity with ice aspect of ether. Now that I think about it, Zircon is not unlike ice in that the presence of impurities can radically alter its appearance. As for this circular set with Spinel, I would say it strikes me as a symbol of confidence and power. Perhaps I'm only saying that because I know Spinel is elementally aspected to lightning. You have brought out the best in your materials and crafted 3 different yet equally magnificent circlets. I would go so far as to say that you have attained a level of skill rivaling that of our best goldsmiths. All that's left is for you to head to the Ruby Road Exchange and deliver them to Roraton. Actually, I take that back. There is one more thing you should probably attend to. Do you remember our friend from the Sultan's One, Robert? He was just here asking to speak with you. I must confess I am somewhat jealous of this special attention. In any case, he should be returning any moment, so perhaps you will find him outside. I have no idea what's on his mind, but you might as well speak with him before making your delivery to Roraton. Secrets and lies, secrets and lies. The man is not more than a miserable pile of secrets and lies. Please, Gigi, show some restraint. I know he's like Roraton, but this is too much. Let's learn to treat our customers with respect. This kind of behavior is inexcusable. Don't concern yourself with him, Albert. Pray give my regards to Roraton and Robert. Alright. I very much look forward to the readings of both your and Boogaloo's ether armors. What's this, you already finished? What are you standing there talking for? Come, give me my ether-ometer. Amazing, simply amazing. And your soul crystal is going more vibrantly than ever before, is it not? I will give my analysis of the data with all haste. You've come to be quite the model pupil, Albert. Would I would say the same with your monk Simpleton. I can see a feeble gears turning in your mind. Come, there is no need to... Hold on. Come, there's no need to feel shame at your ignorance. If you wish to know what has transpired, you need only ask. I promise you to use small words. Finally, we can finish our multi-hitting combo. Because that is the stage 2. Because changes form to Raptor. Can only be executed in Raptor. Changes to Coral. Changes to Coral. Goes back to Oppo. The Similar Monk asked I send you his way should I see you. He waits for you at Little Alamigo in southern Thailand. Show you see Widow Guilt for the danger he is. He is the most dangerous type of mind. One blinded by revolution and revenge. I do wish you'd tell him yourself that people should live for the future rather than the past. You thought I did not know he was of the Alamigan resistance? How saddening it is that on the rare occasion you do trouble yourself to think you're wrong. Of course I know. What manner of imbecile do you take me for? That Boogaloo thinks me the idiot. False. These 2 eyes see far more than you know. I too am an Alamigan, and I love my homeland every bit as much as he. Go now. Hurry, little amigo. I will keep you no longer, nor will guilt slowly awaiting your arrival. Okay. Arbor, there you are. I'm glad I finally found you. I understand you're helping Mistress Serendipity with some of the orders for the Sultan's name day celebration. You must be busy, so I will get to the point. The Sultan's sworn has learned that the Jade Fox, a notorious thief, is planning to infiltrate the festivities and rob our distinguished guests. He will not allow this to happen, of course. However, the identity of the thief has yet to be determined. Therefore, he decided to discreetly investigate several of our guests, including your patron, Rowerton. He has no ties to the 77 caravans or any other major trade organization. We can find no relatives, and his activities prior to his arrival in the city are unknown. You've met with the so-called merchant several times and filled numerous commissions for you, have you not? Yeah, I wager he has shared little, if any, personal information. Can you honestly say that you know the man? I'll tell you this because, if he is indeed the Jade Fox, I fear you may be part of his plan. Do not turn your back on him, Arbert. Okay. Well, let's go to the Weaver's Guild and have a mission for them. I must confess, I am rather eager to see how this particular commission turns out. Is garments ready yet? Yep, all 3 pieces. Excellent, no doubt these will suit him well. I think we've outdone ourselves, Arbor. Just look at him standing there, a vision of grace and refinement. No, I ain't. Something wrong, sir? I believe they fit you perfectly, but if you desire adjustments... No, the clothes are great, Big Rose. Really, it's just... Sorry, this was a mistake. Whatever you said, you look marvelous. Kokomo will be thrilled to receive such a dashing young caller. It's too late. On the way here, I saw her walking with this wealthy-looking fella. Just the 2 of them. Watched them together in their fancy clothes. It looked right, Big Rose. Like they were made for each other. I ain't one of them, don't you see? And dress me in your finest silks. But I've still got more dirt on my nails than that girl has in her whole bleeding mountains. I was a fool to think she could care for someone like me. I'll never be part of her world. Oh, poor guy. Even be Arbor. He is determined to give up, and there is naught we can do for him. Though he would be far better served by letting Kokomo decide for herself. Oroka must first find the courage to carry on. Only then will we stand a chance. This is true. We are a high enough level for this, but as I said, we're not doing it until we actually reach the right level. Have you got the 20 chunks of Electrum ore yet? In case you forget, blah blah blah. I got it. Here you go. I'm gonna mind better on myself. You've done me a great kindness. Gratitude rolls queerly off my lips, does it? Mayhap that's something that comes more natural with time. It was only my pride that helped me build it back before, and as I said, I have naught of that left. I have to work harder than ever now to make my fictionalized accomplishments more than just ink on parchment. As of now, I'm a fraud, plain and simple. Unlike his Electrum, really. It is impure stuff, gold mixed up with silver and other metals. What am I saying? That comparison ain't fair to Electrum. At least this alloy is worth something. See, when refined Electrum takes on an opulent, whitish hue not seen in the metals. And there are certain things that can't be made without it. So it's prized by crafters. No, if I'm likening myself to any metal, I'd have to be common brass. So that's pretty enough to look at when polished, worth little and less. Dreams of being special. One of a kind type of miner. Everyone respected. Now I just... Enough. Enough of this brooding. I hate myself as it is. No need to be adding a whiny sop to my list of failings. Say my hi to the Arbor, and I'll find a way to repay the debt. Mark my words. Let's see. I think... the boots. Okay, next we change to Alchemist. Go to the Alchemist skill. The Mega Potions to your assistant, please. Intelligence by Vitality, and you don't take it fully back to the monsters. Yes, these are suitably superb. As ever, your work is swift, precise, and uncommonly brilliant. Black Scorpions sharpen one's wit, Armament membrane for the mind, boiled grenade ash to fuel vitality. All are necessary components of the account process I attempted earlier, the self-same one that ended so abominably. On that matter, I offer my apologies. I was so unwaveringly confident of success that my failure put me in a frenzy to gather a new batch of reagents post-haste. Managed such a feat quickly meant I could not do it alone. I was able, however, to prepare another incomparable mega potion of strength while you were at work on these potions. Properly combined, these four primary attributes can affect mortal resurrection. And now, my dear assistant, you understand what I hope to achieve with this highest of alchemy. Does this revelation shock you? Did you think the dead beyond our reach? That is certainly the common perception, and even I am forced to acknowledge the seeming insanity of my actions. I believe in alchemy's unlimited potential. It was the cause of my regret, and it shall be the source of my salvation. I spent too long on this path to veer from it now. Do you recall the time we spoke to Wanaja? She was the elder sister of Wablu, the Makote to whom you delivered those potions of blindness. Wanaja is my one and only love. She was taken from me during the calamity. But I will see her live again, and let her rest until the day I can tell her the one thing she must know. He is insane. Alright, well, not much we can do, but go make our delivery and hope for the best. Hello, person. Oh, that's the seasonal event. I've still got plenty of time for that. It doesn't end for a while yet. Greetings, Albert. Always a pleasure to see you. Have you brought the circles I commissioned? They're spectacular. Women who wear these works of art are the toast of old art, I guarantee you. You're more quiet than usual, right? Is something troubling you? When did you really come to Old Dog? Because I so deeply respect you as an artisan, I should be perfectly honest. I confess that I am not exactly the dedicated entrepreneur that I claim to be. In truth, I am a man beside with the trappings of the material world. I wander a realm in search of artistic masterpiece, not as a businessman, but as an altruist. Some men covet and hoard their treasures, I would sooner share mine with my fellow man. I go so far as to say that I consider this my sacred duty, which is why I am absolutely thrilled to have discovered a talented goldsmith like you. As a purveyor of luxury goods, I couldn't have asked for a better supplier. I must insist that this conversation remain between us. In this city, it's unbecoming for a merchant to have any motive other than profit, you know. Yeah, that's fair. I'll probably do Breaking Brick Mountain another time. At least so I can get the loot from it. Though it's one of those seasonal events where I feel like they should just make it a permanent one. Because they've repeated every few years, and it's always weird that they plan to repeat it. But they don't plan to just make it permanent. Ah well. Okay. I'm just gonna... Oh. Mother's messaged me. 40 minutes depending on traffic. That was sent at... So I can expect them at around 4. So I should wrap this up around 10 to. Looking back, Albert, I asked if you worked on proofs of your cyclist, but I have no reason to believe you didn't. But I spoke with Robert after you left. He told me of this rumor that gave up to target Sultana's name day celebration. It's terrible the rogue would even consider ruining a royal gala. Gods, what is the world coming to? Or Robert catches a fiend and personally teaches him a lesson. Let's not dwell on that, shall we? Name day should be a happy occasion. I'm sure that everything will turn out for the best. We can only hope. All right. All right. So where's the tangle? Mordona. We'll go over there for the White Mage's one. Because I think pretty much everything now is Porthos or Mordona. Oh, did I not try to do the Soap Goalkeeper? Thought I had. Alright, let's switch to White Mage. Get our Mount Roulette ready. Okay, that's also where we'll find the one for Bard as well. So we should definitely visit there for both things. Then Earth's Gift is in the Black Shroud near Quarry Mill. So, hey, we can go turn that in after. Praying time. We're wearing shorts. And they look ridiculous. Oh. I hope that at the very least we get the other piece soon. Oh shit, we're close. Yep, guys will attack us on sight. Trying to avoid them. Get over to the quest objective. Pick it up. Tangle is in Mordona. That's a little Amigo. That was back in Ul'dah. We should have finished it. That's in Kurthus, Madonna, Black Shroud. We have to get the part from Kurthus, Mordona. Okay, well, the only one that's not in... There are only two that aren't in either... Sorry. 3 that aren't in either Kurthus or Mordona. And they are both over here. And one's in Little Alamigo, the other's in Quario. Or near Quario. So, let's do the Little Alamigo one first. Because this may get us the quest to uncover parts. Spoke to Eric. Do not lie to me, brother. You told him who I am, what I seek to do. I am not angry. He tried to sway me from my path. He believes resistance will only leave more dead. I expect as much from him. I feign understanding. He asked much of me, of the monkhood and the fist. He asked of the 7th chakra. My answers excited him. He said that they would advance his studies. I too learned from him. I am nearer the 7th chakra now. Soon the resistance will rise. You too will see. Very soon. Others do not understand. An amigo tried to protect them. You are the shield of the realm. We bled to fend off Garlemald. None here know our suffering. None here can imagine it. The lives we led after the fall, after the shield was sundered. I have traveled far and wide. I have met many souls, but none are as you. You have a gift. Yours is a great strength. United to ours, brother. Help us reclaim our home. Your efforts will be rewarded. Look upon my garments. This is the war garb of the monkhood. It attunes the wearer's chakra, enables it to realize its fullest expression. The cloth is imbued with the power of Rhalgr. Only monks of his fist may don it. Only those who overcome many trials. I will tell you how it can be yours. Fear not, our courage speak no vows. It's only that you fight with us. Give yourself to our cause. You long for adventure, I understand, but just as long as can wait. This cannot. See Alamigo freed, then enjoy your own freedoms. What say you, brother? You have the heart of a true monk. You are different from the others in this realm. Hear this. Instead of our war garb was stolen, the Fist has tracked the bandits. We know now where 3 of the relics are. Here in southern Thanalan, the Sepulchre and the Circle of the Tempered. And in northern Thanalan, the abandoned Amalgina Mithril Mine. Your soul crystal will react to the relics. Draw near them and they will glow. By this power you can find them. The Fist's honor has been trampled upon. May the heretics you find pay for their sins. Eric has sold his soul to his land, but he is a knowledgeable man. He knows more than I of the monkhood and of the Fist. Speak with him if you would know more of our way. The man revels in hearing himself speak. Await the day we fight side by side, brother. Go now and go well. Okay. So 2 of the things are here in this region. One, which is easier to get through by walking back through this place, hanging a right deeper into it, and then hanging a left on the lower level. Good, that gets us to the northern side of this. Then, to get inside the Sepulchre, we should go from the south. If I'm right, the enemies inside should all be too low to actually be able to stop us. And just riding in, grabbing what we want, and leaving. But yeah, all the pieces are in that line, which is fine. Yep, Pope's Brigade. They're too weak to stop us. Mwahaha. Alright, stolen box. Alright, Circle of the Tempered is slightly south of this place. Yeah, right now we just changed into yellow shorts. Or trout, yeah. When we get the matching boots, it'll look better. be happy when we have a full set of matching individual gear for the class. Yeah, it probably won't last. We'll probably get better gear soon enough, but it'll be good for the glamour. In fact, I'll probably make up a glamour plate specifically for this, for the outfit from this quest, from the monk outfit. Preferably the dyeable version, so that I can have one that looks the way I want it to. Or just suits me as an individual. Ignoring and making my way further in. Alright. We're almost there. Darn it. Well, looks like we're gonna have to fight. Right. In fairness, I'm probably just gonna dye Arbert's version of the outfit black. But we'll see. Might dye it red. Ooh, hello. Harmons are over there, or if I, for when I need classes, walls. Bloody grenade. Come on, get the box, get the box, get the box. Sweeter guilt. Yay. With the matching boots, we look that much better. I might just keep the yellow, to be honest. I'm not sure yet. I will say this much, there are certain parts of the game where I'm definitely going to be playing as specific classes. Whatever I think works best for that section. You have returned. The first 3 relics are yours. Now the fist has located the 4th. There's a Kira merchant who deals in contract. The 4th relic is among his wares. Hurry to Lower Lenelsia, find this Kira and take back that which is now yours by right. Okay. That. it's gonna be the hat. Which I think from what I saw of Wither Guild's outfit is a feather sticking out of the top of our head. Sorry, feathered circlet. I guess was the right thing. Which fits. Wish I could get the chest plate, but that's gonna be a whole other story. Stinky here. Come to stop Kikirun's business. Come and take shinies. Kill him. Kill the Stinky. Wow. I am not a Stinky. Do I look like a Dusky? Or a pig? Or an otter? Oh wow, he had a normal shot. I love that these guys started out as like this, like, enemy faction. Don't kill Kikuru, please don't kill. Take back Monk's Circle. Take and spare. Speak with Wither Guilds in Thailand. Looking good. We look the part. The fourth relic is now yours. You have done well, brother. But know this, there is another relic, fifth and final piece. It will be yours, a gift from brother to brother, given on the day Alamigo stands free once more. That day is near. Eric sent word long ago. He claims his revolution has begun as well. He has made a grand discovery, and is now setting it to paper. I look forward to his work. With it, we will know all we must. The day he finishes will be the day Alamigo is reborn. Return to him now, brother. Ask for yourself when that day will be. May Ralgar watch over for you. Okay. Before we do that, I gotta go over to Quarry Mill. I've got two separate quests that take me over there, so I might as well do them both. Kurthis is the next destination for the main scenario, so probably I'm gonna have to take a break soon, which means we won't finish all the level 45 class quests this time around. But I hope to do so as part of the next video where I continue the main story. Which, yeah, should be fun. So you have returned. Sound of body and mind, I trust. And you bear the 4 parts of the coral attire. Choir attire. Or, ugh. I knew you for the true owner of these garments ere I heard your song. Since the day we met, your determination has reminded me of much that I have lost, and would have again. I have at last set my heart on a matter that has plagued me for some decades. The price is complete, you shall know of my decision. Until then, may your song lift the spirits of your allies, and your arrows seek the heart of your foes. Okay, still haven't acquired the Black Mage one, but a lot of these quests have been like multi-parted things, where you get the equipment from one mission and then get a skill or progress the story with the other. So it may very well be that this first part is just get the quests, is just progress the story a little bit. Oh, okay. I better wrap up. to the mossy pillar. Stone pillar moss rises here. The gem show shines bright, the inscription on the stone. As you approach, you hear a voice ring out. By the gem thou bearest shall the great and dark power avail to you bestowed upon thee. But those who seek this power must first prove their worth. Behold, the gloom that would be thine undoing cometh. Stay the gloom to encroaching by thy hand, only then shall the umbral wisdom of the ages be gifted unto thee. Alright, we could do that. I love the look of our current weapon. It's silly, but also great. Oh, geez, that's a lot of void gates. That voice spoke true. Look, the gloom gathers, Albert. I sense there are fiends of evil about. Nearby, close about. The gloom will change the great horrors of lethal check. Let's start with black magic spells. Bird things out, but be careful, cautious, wary, careful. No? Or is he covering up now? Time to turn. Shift, shift. No? Seriously? We're still going with this? I thought I was going to do a rally person. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Well, fall. The gloom is scattered. Scattered is the gloom. Let's return to Burgundy Falls. Yes, yes. Those Melek awaits us. You meet us. I should check and see where they're at. Not here yet. Okay. First we'll turn that one in. Then we'll go back to Thanalan. We'll go back to Old Dawn, we'll wrap up the quest lines in there, and that'll be what we call it. Got 2 quests back in Old Dawn. I think a third one will be added in a moment once we finish Dozo. I may even just call it as soon as the puzzle and return to Old Dawn. Gone from you, Gloomers. Worry for nothing does do. Now go see Kazakh. He must await you. He is. Oh, that's it. Okay, I thought we'd be sent back to Old. Maybe we'll be after this. The gods are good to return you unharmed. The gloom which threatened to taint this world does so no more. The sense of darkness within you is reborn with a new power. Wield the well arbor of the black and make of it a tool for our ends. Do that, as prophecy speaks, the way to light shall be lit by dark before you. Thunder 3. Do you think it's just an upgrade for Thunder 2? Or is it an upgrade for Thunder 1? Thunder 1. The blood must flow. Arbor of the Black. Our brother Dazah has words for you. Pray wait for a moment for him to arrive. You have reclaimed the key from the depths of the shroud. Wood Forest Shroud. Yes, you have done well. Very, very well. You are truly the Black Mage foretold by legend. Oracle prophecy, legend. There was such a legend of my people that brought me to this Thanalan, such is what legends do. What might I be in a brown lamb, black power of old, woven by their hands, shall see the fate of wickedness made stark. Now the path to light shall be lit by dark, black shadow dark. You have heard these words before, yes, yes. Here I found Kazakh and Dozal Melek. The words that brought us to Thanalan are the same, equal, identical, same. It was 100 years ago that a kobold first deciphered the legend, decrypted the coded decipher. The great mage who did it was my own ancestor, First Order Patriarch Ark Dagu. Yes, yes, my very own. But he broke kobold law. First bird Patriarch must never leave Ogoro. No, no, never. Believe he did. He set out from La Nausea to pursue this legend. For that he was named traitor, betrayer, turncoat, traitor. None were drawn to the words of Dagu. No, 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 single cobalt soul. They ignored his words. When first I heard them, it felt strange, peculiar, odd, strange. I felt I must do something. I cannot simply be idle. I too left La Nausea just as Dagu before me. Yes, and I have come here to Thanalan. Nausea legend is real. Yes, the words kept by Kazakh, Dozal Melek, and myself are true. You have appeared. There is no coincidence. No, none at all. I am a kobold. Yes, yes, I am. We kobolds are good at finding things. Treasure, trinkets, things. I will help you where I can. Dagu left behind many things when he left. Yes, many, many things. I was given a stone tablet. The others in my family thought it rubbish. Dross, refuse, rubbish. It surfaces many scratches, you see. Yes, many, many. But I sense in it a great power. Here, it may give some, your gem, the light, is illuminating the tablets. The scratches are growing. I tell you, those are not scratches. No, no, not scratches at all. They are carvings, words. Know thee, great keeper of Shitoto's light, as these very words wax plain to thy sight. The seal what was cast doth shudder and sigh, and the void gates of dread thundering draws nigh. Ward against the creeping of gloom, thou needest great garb to stay any doom. To this sacred ware thy thoughts must now tend, unto thy black command darkness shall bend. This tablet was more important than I ever imagined. Yes, yes, much more. It seems to say one who would close the void gate must first find these sacred gear, armor, guard. And the name places are written here as well. Yes, yes, there are 4 places I know. You would do well to sit down and gather the first 3 relics. Legend speaks of this. It holds an offering of blood must be given to the planar fishers, the blood of those who have lived life steeped in the black. Only then can the relics be won. Here, take with you an offering of my blood, Ardbert. Need dolls with blood too, you do. Take quick. Squawk before change mine. And here's mine. Mine. I will trust it to no other. Reborn, one does not simply walk into these places. There are great dangers waiting. Do be careful. Yes, yes, very careful. Alright. I better use return. Nope, not to Limsa. We need to teleport to Ul'dah. And I think that's actually where we'll finish it for today. I need to get going. Mom and Dad are probably waiting for me so we can sort out moving some stuff to my new place. So let's call it for now, and we shall resume things later when we are actually in a position to do so. So until then, as always, I've been Sparks, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See yas!